All right. So this is why I generally don't take neonates. Neonates are 24/7. They require constant attention. They have to be fed every 2 hours. They're supposed to be, you have to like help them use the bathroom. I think that's generally every time that you feed them. Um, yeah, it's a lot of stuff to deal with. Now, of course, I love them. They're even cuter than just typical kittens and all that good stuff. But they they require, in my opinion, there's something for like retired people or professionals because it's very difficult to hold like a job, for example, while dealing with neonates. Um, this one, if you hadn't seen the little short video that I made on my phone, was abandoned by his mother at my mom's house, and they were afraid that he was going to die because he wouldn't eat because he didn't know how, and they didn't have any of the necessary equipment or tools to deal with it. So they contacted me, and I told them to contact the Humane Society. Humane Society said they couldn't accept anything until 10 a.m. tomorrow morning. So I went to the Humane Society, picked up a kitten starter pack, and then went to my mother's to pick up the kitten, headed directly to work, and yeah, it's been a little crazy ever since. I had to like stop, of course, every 2 hours while working, and I think he thinks my beard is like a cat, or like, I don't know. But he constantly meows, and everybody's like, "Oh, he's starving." He's not starving. He's There may be something else wrong that I'm unaware of, or he may just be vocal. But you can tell when a kitten is starving by how they, whenever you first are able to get them to kind of suckle from the nipple and the syringe, you can tell by how they handle it and how like he will really kind of only do it for a moment and then be like, yeah, not really that interested. So of course I keep trying to feed him, but it takes a little while because he's not like I don't believe he's starving at all. Um, he just constantly meows. Could be that he's afraid. He's trying to find his mother, whatever. I don't know. But uh, on top of already having sleep problems, this is going to be a rough one. I'm still not entirely sure how I'm going to handle it. I'm probably going to have to. I can't put him outside of here because I've got ringworm kittens outside. So I can't risk him catching ringworm. But Jesus. Not literally. But yeah, Jesus. This is going to be constant all night probably, or at least with very rare breaks of him sleeping. I'm about to try to get him to potty, and then I've got to try to go to sleep, wake up, freaking. I'm going to stretch it to 3 hours because that's about the best I can do. If I cut more than that, I'm not going to wake up. Like I just know I won't. I know by how I operate. Multiple alarms won't even wake me up at that point. So I'm going to do the best I can to like sleep for 3 hours And then, of course, I'm not going to be able to go back to sleep because that's just how I am. I can't help it. And then try to force myself back to sleep and wake up in another 3 hours. And then that'll just be my sleep for the night. And then take him to the Humane Society. Well, being that it's like 4 a.m. now, I'll have to wake up one time, 7, and then, yeah, it's going to be too tight. So I'm going to have to end up staying up after that point, and then hopefully later on, once I'm able to get into the Humane Society, I'll be able to sleep. You're a little cute butt. You're a little cute butt. Tell them about it. You gonna tell them about it? You're a little cute butt. I'm gonna eat you. I don't see how any mother could just leave you. How could she? Well, I don't know. I don't have all the necessary facts, so this does happen, but it's entirely possible that something happened to her or something. We don't really know. But yeah, I figured I'd give a little update on him. Other than the meowing constantly, he seems to be healthy and fine, at least as far as I can tell. I'm not an expert. I generally, like I said, don't deal in neonates. I had to do quite a bit of research. I really have absolutely no clue what I'm doing. But everything should be fine. Thank you for your time. You gonna say goodbye? I'm not gonna get to see you again. You gonna say goodbye?